Hello everyone, welcome back to another ESOC Spring Tournament round of 32 match. It will be Mitoe against the Last Samurai on Hudson Bay. I'll just wait until the game actually loads to introduce the civs and such. When the game loads. Yes, there we go. I don't see any missing hunts at least at the moment, so that's already nice. But in the top left of the map we do have, playing in the color orange as the Germans, the Last Samurai. And his opponent in the top right of the map, playing in the color teal as France, Mitoe. But yes, this was a rehost, there were some missing resources, so... Stanley, you were saying something about Last Samurai being a bit rusty but having practiced a lot and becoming a lot better nowadays.
Yes. Yeah, he's playing pretty good. I've played him a few times, and he's good. Speaking of which, Mitoe doesn't have a second mine.
Wait, really?
No, where is it?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I don't care.
This is really strange. Normally this map spawns pretty stable, but apparently we've been having some issues the last 2 times.
Well,
yeah, there is indeed no second mine. Wow, this is insane. Do you think this is a problem with 2.2a, perhaps?
I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. But I'm just going to uninstall the UI real quick because I can't see anything on the screen. UI.
Yeah, this time I'm not going to cut the recording for this. I'll just let Jim do some editing. It's fine, give him some work.
Why can't I find it? 1 second. Ah, sorry. Alright.
So, third time's the charm on Hudson Bay. Cross your fingers, channel your energy into Hudson Bay.
Yeah, now my game loads faster as well. Not having the UI
I
stuff.
think Mitoe is once again missing the mine in the top.
I think it's bugged. The version is bugged.
Yeah. For sure. I think there's also like a mine over here that's missing. Or actually, maybe Mitoe's mine on top is just like one of these 4 that spawned on his side of the map.
Yeah, normally Mitoe is missing 2 mines on his side.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have a 4th either. Okay, so Mitoe is just fed up with the map, it seems, and doesn't care. He's just going to play. But yes, in the top left of the map, we do again have, in the color teal, playing as France, Mitoe. And his opponent, in the top right of the map, playing in the color orange, as the Germans, the Last Samurai. Yeah, we should probably report this to the map team that Hudson Bay 2.2a seems to have a lot of issues currently.
Interesting choice already. Last Samurai is going for this TP, while if he build it here, he would get the pass faster, and it's also not so easy to kill.
Maybe he just wants to get both of them at some point.
Maybe, but I would prefer to have the. You never know if there's going to be aggressive stuff from Mitoe, and then you might consider just building the trading post more defensively.
Yeah, did he perhaps get a treasure in that area or something that he wanted to pick up at the same time? Doesn't look like it.
No treasures picked up for both players.
Maybe
Both
that
go.
trading post just is better for the scouting pattern he was intending to use.
He's gonna pick up a native warrior. That's going to be annoying.
Yeah, it's going to help a bit with the lack of a native scout, which France does get for free. It's also going to prevent the native scout and the explorer from ganging up on the last samurai's explorer because he has the rifleman.
Exactly. Makes his age 1 just better. Let's see.
By the way, getting 90
Center
food though, which
decks.
is very nice.
Standard deck for Mitoe. Standard deck for.
Oh, we're probably going to have a contention over this treasure over here.
Interesting deck. Interesting deck from last Samurai though. A lot of not that many colonial cards, a lot of fortress cards, and a lot of industrial cards as well.
Oh yeah, he
Let's
has
see.
3 mercenary shipments in H3.
It's interesting.
I'm surprised Mitoe isn't trying to contest this 60 wood. What's he taking over here? 90 coin. It's pretty good as well, I suppose. Or maybe he
Does he have
intends
it
to
scouted?
come back after he gets the 90 coin because perhaps
I don't think he's
saw
scouted.
Rapshot or something.
Yeah.
Or he just doesn't feel safe because of the rifleman, I suppose. That's also possible.
Yeah, that might be the case as well.
There's
Not
still a
much going
couple of
on
really
there.
good treasures around, though. There's a nice 40 wood in the base of Last Samurai, and in the back of his base there's 150 coin guarded by 3 wolves, which is really, really good.
Ooh. Now, people don't tend to scout the back of the base as the first thing in the game, since there are more treasures in the middle.
Yeah, usually the
They're
best
all
treasures
right
are in this part of the map below the trading post line.
Matchup-wise, I think France is favored at the moment, just because Ulan's got a little bit nerfed. Not that much, but it's a factor, especially in H3, where just the 5 HP becomes like 15%.
France also got nerfed, though, you do have to remember that.
Also, gendarmes just are really good.
Gendarme's good unit.
And I've seen players going gendarme skirm just in H3 with a few goons, like 10 goons, and then full skirm gendarme. Just because if you, automatically you would go for Warwig and skirm because Ulans just don't cut it.
Yeah, and Skirm Gendarme kind of beats that pretty nicely.
Yeah. And then you need war wagons, but then your skirms deal with the war wagons, and your Ulans have to block for his skirm. So interesting to see what's going to happen.
Mitoe did pick up that 150 coin treasure in the back of Last Samurai's base, though, so that's a very nice pickup for him.
Yeah, it is. Aging a little bit late, though. About 3 seconds over time. Do we have a forward villager? No, probably going to see Hussar semi-FF or something similar. Standard.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Stuff.
expect either of these players to do something very, very cheesy. I mean, the industrial deck is a bit suspicious, but maybe he just really likes having the option of all the industrial cards.
Interesting to see that the last samurai put his table down before he actually collected the crates, so that must mean he had like 200 wood overchopped or something, or
I
intentionally.
think he just got a couple of wood treasures.
60 wood.
He got one.
No, he didn't even pick up one crate before he put it down. So
Oh, so maybe
He's
he does
probably
want to
planning
get
on
some
doing
earlier
some-
Ulans out.
yeah, Maybe a 5 woolen ship in the sun. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Like just to throw him off guard.
No, just
Nah,
three
it's
settler
gonna be
wagons.
3. Yeah. Stable going down for Mitoe as well. 700 wood. Second card, I think. Yeah. It's his second card, right? Or his first card?
That's second card for both players, yeah. This is peculiar. In units in queue, it shows Mitoe having a trading post in queue, but I'm pretty sure his is already finished, so I think that's just a bug. Oh! Or he's going for the Kree.
I've seen Mitoe doing this a lot lately. He likes to go for the what is it? The Kree CDB?
Yeah. It also has a very strong upgrade, actually, that affects all your units. It's, what is it called? Kree tanning. For 100 food, 100 coin, you just gain 5% hit points. Not the most efficient upgrade for what you get for its cost, but it's still just a nice upgrade you can get.
I think it's great. I think it's great. 5% on cavalry, infantry, and light infantry. So it's basically like a cheap boyars.
Well, I wouldn't quite compare with that because it doesn't give any kind of damage. But yeah, it is very nice, of course.
It's hit points. It's like just hit points. It's good for 200 resources. I wouldn't research it like instantly, but
yeah, but in like the mid-colonial game or early fortress, it can be a very nice pickup when you should have plenty of resources for that.
So last summer has 2. Yes, does he have 9? No. 11.
There is 11 Ulans and 10 Hussar at the moment.
So he can't win this battle. So for Ulan, maybe he can win this. Yeah, Musketeers coming out from Mitoe now.
We see no barracks for Germany yet. He also went for the Kree.
He can't go for this. Mitoe, if don't get caught, please.
Ooh.
He got caught. Ooh.
Yeah, Mitoe is losing a lot of Hussar here.
He ran into the Ulan. Yeah, he lost his battle pretty hard just because of the high DPS that the Ulans got on the first few hits.
Yeah, if Ulan snowball, they really snowball.
And now he's in trouble because he doesn't have anti-cav. He's going to get raided. He's going to lose like a few vills. I hope he has Hussar coming, or he's aging.
He is not aging. He has Hussars in queue though. Last Samurai is preparing for an age-up though. He only needs a little bit more food.
Last Samurai probably planning to age as well, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, Last Samurai is almost there. He just needs a little bit more food.
Ah.
Yeah, he's aging up right now, but Mitoe isn't even close to an age-up. He still needs 1,200 food and 500 coin.
Oof. I would say that Last Samurai actually is winning at this point. He has a TP. He has a stable economy. He also went for the native trading post. I'm not sure if Germany actually can fit it in their build order, since they need a lot of wood for the upgrade and stuff.
He does have a couple of Kree CDB already, but it's going to be awkward. But hey, you know, every little bit helps.
What do they cost? Like 120 food?
They cost the same as a normal CDB.
120 food, so it's 5 food cheaper at this point.
Oh yeah, because of the
the
nerf, of course.
Yeah, actually, as Mitoe, you can actually train CDB from the Kree trading post and actually have to pay 5 food less. So you don't have to use your TC.
Or you just train them from both.
I don't think you can. It's too expensive early on. But yeah.
Mitoe is also aging now, by the way. He's halfway. And
problem is that
last time I actually shipped 1,000 wood as his first fortress card.
I really like that. He knows he's in a better position. He can squeeze this 1,000 wood in very easily. He can put down his houses so he has more population. He can do his stable upgrades. He can maybe go for a town center, even second trading post, maybe stagecoach. So much options. And he's not under pressure. So and
Mitoe does have the Kree tanning upgrade, by the way. So his Hussar are slightly better than normal veteran Hussar. 9 Ulans, next shipment for Germany here.
yeah, and also I think. Wait, let me check. No.
Very nice stealth explorer here, though, seeing the 9 Ulan shipment. Adding in his second barracks for Germany
the
here.
Scout. I think Mitoe is in a lot of trouble, actually.
Yeah, he's very far behind in military, and just now 5 Dragoons has arrived, so...
It's not gonna cut it. If he gets caught again, or these vills here, and then he's gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, luckily the skirms aren't quite in a position yet to deal with these goons, but there's a lot of Yulan here. Do you think Mitoe just has to fight with these CDB here, actually, or...?
Actually, he's gonna be fine now, since he popped more dragoons. I think he overextended a little bit here. He's absolutely fine with this trade. He just needs to trade whatever he can right now. Just
yeah, without losing villagers, preferably. DC Fire doing some good work here as well. More dragoons popping out, and there's not enough skirmishers here yet to deal with this, so... 8 skirm shipment, and most of the Ulans have been picked off already, so yeah, Mitoe is totally fine here.
More reinforcements coming here. 6 skirms and then more.
Yeah, those have to run away though. They can't deal with this. Mitoe is behind in eco slightly though.
I think this trade was really good. Like he traded like 8 Hussar and 8 Dragoons for 20-ish Ulans.
Yeah, that's certainly...
He can't waste too much units right now. He still needs to survive like the 8 skirm, the 8 Ulan, 3 war wagons. Yeah,
currently Lost Samurai has lost twice as many Ulans as Mitoe has lost Hussars.
Yeah.
And he also has lost 5 skirms, whereas Mitoe has lost 8 musketeers and 6 goons. And 8 villagers, which is pretty big, I guess. Mitoe is going to run out of a safe mine, though. So this is a problem for him.
Yeah, that's what we said. That's what we said. Like he said, I don't care, but.
Well, let's be fair. Like this mine wouldn't be very safe either. I think his next safest mine is probably this one, and yeah, he is moving villagers there. The reason it's a bit safe is because he has a TP for vision, and if he then builds like an outpost here, it's really, really safe. He is falling very far behind in the skirmass though. And now 2 Falconets has arrived for him, so hopefully that can do some work. He does have a reasonable amount of dragoons to protect them.
He needs to move them towards his army. He's
oh wow, these are in an awkward position.
He needs to move. He needs to.
I think
if
he might
wins
actually
this battle. It's if he wins this battle, he probably wins the game. But
I think he's going to need to block his Falconets with his CDB here to protect them from the Ulans if it does come to a fight over here.
That's what I said. Like, you need to gendarmes to block. Yeah, he's just gonna lose it. He's gonna lose all his vills. This is GG.
Yeah, this is a very awkward spot for Mitoe. I don't think he can come back from this. He's behind over 10 economic population now.
More Rollins joining the battle. This is over because
yeah, I can't come back.
He also lost like all his fills. Can't come back.
Yeah, he's now 20 eco behind, so 30. Yeah. Even if he can hold this push, which I'm not even sure if he can manage that. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, he can. There's 5 gendarmes, but he's just so far behind in eco now. And yeah, he does resign.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that first fight with the Hussar was massive. Last Samurai lost, let's see, 6 Ulans, whereas Mitoe lost
It was 17 Ulan
11 Hussar,
against.
I think.
Yeah, 11 against 17.
Thing
is that
a lot there.
the early game, like if you have 10 SR against 7 Ulans, you have like the small window where you can do a lot of damage. But once the Ulan mass starts to grow, then it's really hard as a Hussar master to actually compete and then age at a decent time. All right.
So, Last Samurai picks first. And the map is, let me just quickly look at their vetoes again. Colorado, it seems. So the first game in the series does go to Last Samurai. I'll need to remind myself to update the scoreboard because I forgot to do with that game. It seems Last Samurai is thinking about China. How do you think Mitoe will counter China here?
Dutch. I have no doubt that he'll pick Dutch.
Oh yeah, I do believe I heard him talk about that yesterday.
Yeah, you remember, right? There's no, I don't like China at all in this situation. I would go for a safe like British or France even, or Dutch. Or...
I can't go France, but or you mean for TLS?
For TLS, yeah. As if you pick first, what?
Ooh.
Okay.
Seems Mitoe just wants to mirror and prove he is the better China player.
I do think that the Last Samurai also prepared for his maps. Like he knew exactly what, like there was no doubt what he was going to play. Like you could see immediately, like hey, bam, China. So he probably has something in mind.
Yes, in the right side of the map, or on the right side of the map, I suppose, in the color green, playing as China, we have the Last Samurai. His opponent in the left side of the map, currently down a game, in the color teal, playing as China as well, Mitoe. Please tell me there's like no missing resources again, because that would be sad.
Looks when first. 1, 2, 1, boo. That's fine. That's also fine. That's fine. Yeah, this map is fine.
Okay.
It's perfectly balanced. Yeah.
Nice wood treasure in the base for Mitoe. China can always use that, of course, because they want to get the extra villages out.
Do you think this is too far? No, right? Like Mitoe's hunt is here. It's pretty even, right?
No? We generally don't rehost for further hunts. We only really host if it's actually missing.
It's fair. It's fair.
But yeah, this does seem fine. I don't think there's actually any missing resources. It does seem... Wait, no, never mind. This is his second hunt. I thought it was his starting hunt, but it's his second one. Yeah, it's fine. He is going to need to hurt.
Difference already. Mitoe going for a TP. And Last Samurai going for standard 2 villages. Generally speaking, the TP start is harder to get your no idle time at your town center. But looks fine to me at this point. I think Mitoe is pretty experienced. Oh, that's interesting.
That's a very nice pressure, though.
That's Mitoe's. That's Mitoe's disciple. I thought he trained a disciple to kill it.
Do you think it would actually be worth it to do that? It is 95 wood,
No.
which is very nice.
Yeah, you can take it without.
Yeah,
You can take it without.
True.
Uh,
Wow, 110 wood for Mitoe as well. So apparently this map spawned with a lot of wood treasures this time. Yeah, both players getting a lot of wood treasures here.
So basically what this means is he has 2 villages, he's gonna have an extra villager, and Mitoe is gonna have 1 less villager, but he's going to have more experience and more shipments. So if it gets to fortress, then Mitoe will have a slight advantage, I think, since 1 villager over time it pays off. But
Mitoe does steal
prefer-
the Nutka here. Wait, no, never mind. Last Samurai steals the Nutka.
Oof.
I'm struggling
Yeah,
a bit
that-
with these 2 colors.
Yeah, me as well. It's hard to see.
But yeah,
I don't think
Nutka
it's going to
Hetman.
be a colonial play. I don't think it's going to be colonial. I would really like someone to get this, like the 30% hit points.
Oh yeah, that's really, really good. Especially as China, because you have the cover mode still.
It's so annoying. Like, that's one of the reasons that China as well has so much potential now.
Ooh,
I
another
don't
fight
like
over
the
treasure
Civ,
here.
but yeah, he has to run. Like, he's right behind him.
Yeah, and the Nutka is quite a problem. It has way more hit points than the Disciple. Did the Disciple of Last Samurai die?
No, it's... Oh. Yeah, I guess
yeah,
it did. Oops, sorry.
Mitoe might lose his Explorer here, perhaps? No, he got away from the
No,
snare.
he-
Nice.
He pulled it.
Wonder goes down, so very even age ups it seems. Last Samurai is slightly ahead. Actually, this foundation hasn't actually been started yet. Or wait, is there a villager on it somewhere? Oh, they're just aging up without a villager on the Wonder. Interesting. Both aging up with the Summer Palace. Is this standard for China to age up without a villager on the
Oh,
Wonder?
he forgot to build it. This is actually really bad.
No, it is started. Like, I see the bar going forward, so it is started. He's just not
Actually,
aging
no,
with a builder on it.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Once you place the foundation as an Asian Civ, you can actually move your villagers away from it and it will still advance. It's just a lot slower than with a builder.
Yeah, but normally you put 5 hills on the Wonder. But yeah, I guess in the mirror it pays off to not to age fast.
Yeah, Last Samurai has 1 villager on it and Mitoe choosing to not put any on it. And like I said, the DP is just giving him lots of extra
He's gonna lose
shipments.
his Explorer.
Also,
his
like
Explorer
both
now.
players have a very big industrial deck. And I think Azam
but
Kuli
that's
Proud Last
pretty
Samurai
standard.
has Confucius Gift in his deck. But to me, this just looks like both players want to very standardly go some sort of fast fortress build. If they wanted to do any sort of colonial play, I feel like they would have put more villagers on the Wanderer.
Normally you put 5 hills in it, no matter what. But apparently that's a new meta, I guess. I haven't played China on this patch.
Last Samurai did that in a TP
Um,
at some point in transition, by the way. And Mitoe is actually getting a second one.
TP, yeah. That's fine. That's actually fine.
Yeah, TPs are always nice. Especially if you do intend to go fast fortress, then they're just really good. And yeah, both players just gathering the resources to go to fortress. Interestingly though, Last Samurai is sending 700 coin to go to fortress. Well, it seems Mitoe is just gathering the coin to go to fortress. And shipping
That's actually
700 wood
interesting.
instead.
Because you can just ship your first card 700 wood, and then you have one more card in H3.
Well, he
Because you don't
sent
need
2
700
cards, so
gold.
he is going to send another colonial card here, unless that next shipment he has is a cancel, but I think that's a shipment that's still on the way.
It's probably 600 wood. So you can get market upgrades on the second Rex or a TP or a Stagecoach or something similar.
Yeah, and Last Samurai is of course aging earlier because of the 700 coin, and he is aging
He's
with,
not
I think
aging
that's the
with the tower.
Confusion Academy.
Yeah. He's not aging with the tower, I don't like it.
Yeah, Mitoe is aging with the tower now.
And he says 8 vills on it. Last Samurai only has 1. So he's gonna be up at...
And you were right, it's 600 wood as the second colonial card for Mitoe.
Yeah. That's actually pretty good.
Also adding in
You
a
can
consulate.
get a consulate, a Rex, an extra villager, war academy. You can get market upgrades. You can get maybe it's Stagecoach. I don't know.
I'm not sure if it's worth to get Stagecoach here. You only have 2 TPs, and well, he doesn't know that Last Samurai is getting the 4th one, but
Yeah, he
you
figured
yourself can't
because
get that
he
one.
scouted that this one was taken. So
Yeah, now he knows because the UI tells him. But yeah, Last Samurai is also adding in the consulate, the war academy, and the market, but he doesn't have the 600 wood, so he's going to have a bit rougher of a time to get all his upgrades. And just look at how many shipments Mitoe has ready here.
I can't see it. And it's
Oh yeah, he has 2 shipments and is about quarter of the way to his 3rd. Whereas Last
Yeah.
Samurai is getting his 2nd shipment soon.
already already researching the British consulate.
Yeah, both
I
players
didn't know
going
it
British,
actually-
of course.
It actually affects all your units. So also your villagers have more HP. I didn't know that.
That's actually very
a
nice.
Brit-
It's like an almost great code for free.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
great
100
code is quite
export,
more, I
but,
think, but
but you get the 100 export for free anyway. So
yeah. Mitoe's Porcelain Tower is actually on food for the moment.
no, it's fine. He doesn't need wood because he had 600 wood. So
Well, he did switch it to wood right now, so I guess he wants another village or something. Or maybe some veteran upgrades for some of his
he's gonna
colonial
lose the
units.
explorer again. He lost the explorer like 3 times already. So
Bit of a small skirmish going on here. And it seemed that Last Samurai did go for a standard army batch instead of switching his Summer Palace to the Old Han.
yeah, he probably just forgot it. Oh, he's gonna
5
get
meteor
wrecked.
hammers here, and yeah, this is going to do some serious damage here because there's no anti-cav.
Look
Meteor
at how
hammers
they
are so
swing
disgusting.
their stuff, man. It's like giant whips just slamming them in the face with the sword on the end.
Yeah, Last Samurai countering with 5 meteor hammers of his own. He should win this fight, of course, because there's just more stuff here. Intervention coming out for Mitoe here. Training some disciples, actually interesting, but he didn't get the snare,
is a-
so Mitoe can just run away.
This is just going to be cav battles. with
Yeah,
Musket.
first Forgotten Army batch arriving for Mitoe here. Let's see what is in queue. Yeah, both players just spamming Forgotten Army. I think that's what it's called, the cav batch. Or Forbidden Army, something like that. Basically, the
Probably
2 Meteor
Forbidden.
Hammer, 2 Iron Flail batches, which are extremely powerful in the mirror.
They're actually pretty cheap. 240. Actually, no, they're not cheap.
No, they're quite expensive, actually.
240 food. That's yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like the China Cav. They're really good, especially if they're carded.
Yeah, for sure.
Like 380 HP.
Interestingly enough, Last Samurai actually sends 11 swordsmen before intervention.
I like that. I really like intervention.
Yeah, it's
Because
very
he knows that
powerful
Mitoe has no skirms, and you wouldn't ship skirms at this point because he saw that he has no intervention. So why would you ship it?
There is the
Chengdao?
intervention now for Last Samurai.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I think Mitoe has another card on the way though. Which I imagine will probably be the skirms or
still.
perhaps iron flails.
Economic-wise, Mitoe is going to have an advantage.
Yeah, for sure. He has the tower and I would imagine more market aggressive. It seems we do have a fight here.
The only thing that I think can be a trouble is the cannon, that the flying crowd that you receive. That can be detrimental.
But another thing I noticed is that Mitoe has Imperial Bureaucracy, which Last Samurai does not have, and that's a really big upgrade.
What is it, 10% on everything?
Yeah, 10%
Yeah,
for everything.
good.
So not only is he ahead in villagers, but he also just has 10% faster gathering.
10 skirm shipments?
Yeah, 10 skirms for Mitoe and 7 hand mortars for Last Samurai. Last Samurai is housed though, and he doesn't have a porcelain tower.
I would have preferred 4 meteor hammers or something. Iron flails.
Yeah, he already. Oh no, wait, never mind. That's Mitoe that sent the iron flails. But Last Samurai actually has to chop wood to get more house population, whereas Mitoe can just rely on his porcelain tower for that.
It's actually gonna come down to one battle, and that's going to decide the game. That's pretty much it,
I think so as well, because both players are, well, not quite close to max population yet. I don't think it's going to take very long with both players having a decently strong economy that has been undisrupted the entire game. Although Mitoe might decide to go in right here. And these ham mortars just do nothing, like... They don't really deal with units. They are made for sieging buildings and countering other cannons, not for actually fighting.
They have 5 attack and 1 area damage.
Yeah. I mean, there is a flying crow here now, which is quite relevant.
It would have made more sense that Mitoe shipped it because he anticipated the flying crowd, but now he just...
Has he scouted the Confucian Academy? I don't think he has.
Yeah, he knows because he had 8 skirm.
Ah, yeah. You can see by the age up bonus, of course, because there's no way he could get that skirmisher batch out
That early.
that time. Wow, I actually never thought of that you can look at age up bonuses as a player to see what he aged up with.
Exactly.
Huh. 11 swordsmen for Mitoe coming out as the next shipment. Yeah, I really don't like this 7 hand mortar shipment. It doesn't really do anything.
This is going to be like the big ball of China where you have to deal with. And microing this is just attack move and retask.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mitoe just wins that though. He has way more cav than the Last Samurai
This
does.
is go time for him. Actually, the building's going to block everything he has. And this is going to be a big lag
Crow
fight.
instantly goes down. Look at this though. Villagers soaking quite a bit of damage here. Some meteor hammer flank here for Last Samurai, getting on top of the skirms. There is some red codes in there though, so he should be fine. Just because it's lagging quite a bit. Even though there were tons of villagers soaking damage there for Last Samurai, I'm not sure if he can actually win this fight. Even though he had extra tanking units, basically. Most of Mitoe's cav is dead, though.
So much stuff here.
Yeah, okay, I think Last Samurai will hold, because all of Mitoe's cav is dead.
Yeah, but he has no respawn.
Oh, more reinforcements, though.
Oh, 9 Manchu.
Yeah, he will definitely hold then. The problem is, though, he lost tons of villagers during that fight.
I don't think he holds this.
Manchus are really strong, and there's still a couple of red coats here in the back.
Yeah, but he has like 20 skirms still. There's more stuff coming.
Yeah, Mitoe is reinforcing quite well, though. This is... awkward. Yeah, most of his infantry is dead, and now he only has Manchu. Wow.
And look at the score. Look at the score.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. Last Samurai lost about 20 villagers in that fight. Oh, actually, it's only 10. Huh. He was just really far behind in economy then, I guess. Oh, yeah, because of the porcelain tower, of course, yeah. Mitoe shipping meteor armor? Or
That's nice.
armor? Yeah, it's just for meteor hammers, right? Oh, it also affects iron flails, actually. Never mind. It's for all calf.
Yeah.
Wow, look at these meteor hammers. 41% range resist.
What? I never knew that.
Yeah, it increases armor as well.
Oh, Meteor Hammer changes armor by 35%.
Yeah, that card is insane. But I feel like Last Samurai is just going to get out-ecoed here and beaten that way. Like, Mitoe can just keep making these very powerful Forbidden Army patches. Although at this point you probably need to switch to something else because the Manchus are that powerful, but... Although, perhaps it's possible for Last Samurai to get some rating of his own in here now that Mitoe is slightly behind on eco. 1000 coin for Last Samurai to try and get some extra units out. The second crow does come out of the Confusion Academy. Confusion Academy? I don't know how to pronounce that word. But yeah, Mitoe is just catching up in military so quickly. His eco so much better. Although he does need to be careful with his units here. These men should do a lot of damage. Ooh, the crow might get called out here though. If Mitoe can scout it? No. Oh, but the reinforcement batches. And they are kiting towards the crow, so... The crow is probably going to get killed very quickly here. Yeah, and Mitoe probably just runs. Or maybe he can actually just fight it because his infantry mass is getting bigger again. And the Manchus are slowly dwindling in numbers. And once the Manchus are dead, it's going to be very difficult for Last Samurai to deal with these cav batches that Mitoe can just pump out. Manchu archers of his own now, and I feel like this is going to be the final push for Mitoe. And look where they popped out!
That's really nice.
Even more villagers getting killed here. Although his army does get slightly bulky, but I think he can just fight at this point. Like, his Manchus are close to the fight as well.
He trades better.
Yeah. He's just too far ahead in eco for Last Samurai to be able to catch up here. So yeah, Mitoe tying up this series 1-1. And if you look at all resources, it's just very obvious what happened. Porcelain Tower versus Confusion Academy. Mitoe just massively outgathering his opponent. And you can see it in the military population, like, he's just way easier.
If you want to see the difference, just look at the wood total.
Yeah.
You can see how the tower just gathered.
Also, being able to sneak in the 600 wood shipment.
Just gathering, and he didn't age, he aged like, well, I would say 30 seconds slower, something like that, because he put 8 vills to H3. So normally you're up faster, but it doesn't matter. Good game.
Yeah, the crow just wasn't able to do enough for Last Samurai there. If you go with that academy, you really need to make those skirms and the crow count.
I just don't like aging with the Confusion Academy in general, because the tower is just so versatile. You can put it in wood, food, coin, anything you need.
Bengal vetoed? It is. Next map is Malaysia. Oh, Mitoe already picked it, so... Mitoe picks first here. This is still alternating pick now, right?
I think so.
It's not like the old times where it's always winner picks first.
No.
And he's going for Germany.
On Malaysia?
I can see it work. After your second hunt, they are pretty far away, so maybe the Uhlans can do some work. What would you pick to counter this on Malaysia?
Against Germany?
Yes.
It's a hard one. Germany? But you can't pick Germany.
You can't play Germany.
I said France, but
Oh.
I don't think France is pretty good at this map. Japan.
I mean, personally, I
no
have
idea.
some good experiences with Japan against Germany, but this map isn't great for Japan, so...
Maybe India.
India could definitely be good, yes. What do you think about Spain?
Bah, they have no TPs there, so I had 2. That's not enough. You need at least 6.
Yeah, this map obviously needs more TPs, like at least 9.
Ooh, Ottoman.
Huh. I mean, when in doubt, Ottoman, I guess.
I don't actually think that Ottoman is good on this map. I have no idea, actually. I haven't thought about this matchup. I've seen Blackstar play it against Diaruga. And Blackstar won, like, doing hilarious stuff. Like doing naked FF with 6 skirms. And aging with 500 food and stuff. It's hilarious.
In the bottom left of the map, in the color orange, we do have, playing as the Ottomans, the last samurai. Currently tied with his opponent, 1-1. In the top right of the map, in the color teal, playing as the Germans, Mitoe. So yeah, the resources look fine. Looks decent enough to me.
And my game crashed.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, you can solo cast it if you want. Or you can come back, but I don't really mind.
Yeah, you are dropping. Oh my god, I can't type because your drop window is derping out. Wait, yeah. Now I can. Oh, Last Samurai doesn't know what map it is, so...
Okay, I guess he didn't prep for his games.
Well, this is just the plan all along. He DDoSed you, so you would crash, and now he gets to look at the map because he was too shy to ask if he can see the map.
Exactly. That's how it went. I agree 100% with you.
This is a best of 5, I believe, right?
Yes.
We're already in the round of 32. Well, some
going
people are in the
fast.
round of 32.
I have to play as well this week.
Ooh.
Against For Justice, I have no idea who that is.
Well, I mean, you always play in the color pink, so
probably
clearly
not.
you are favored because pink is the best color.
Now he picks green. Milo is too kind. Milo's German is probably one of the best in the game at this point. I haven't seen a German player that good in a while.
Well, clearly you don't watch Tibia very often then, Kappa.
Kappa. LA giggle.
But in the bottom left of the map, playing in the color green as Ottomans, we do have the last samurai, who is currently tied with his opponent in the top right of the map. Playing in the color teal as Germans, Mitoe. Resources look fine again to me. I don't see any missing things. Are you fine this time, Stanley, or?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just checking stuff.
Some very nice wood treasures over here.
Mito is missing one hand, but
Oh,
it's not
is
worth
it?
restarting over. Yeah, if you divide the map in half. Oh no.
Yeah, I think he's
No,
fine.
it's fine. It's fine.
I think you saw like the berries and you're like, I
Yeah,
think
it's
there's
fine.
more
It's
sheep on his
absolutely-
side though, but that doesn't really matter. That's so much wood. I don't even know where the TPs are.
He just got to look at the map.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Both players going for a TP here. Luckily, we didn't have that
he's not
awkward
gonna get
scenario
the
where
first
they both
pass.
go to the same TP.
I would always take the one closest to my TC. I mean, like the most defendable and not most defendable, least attackable. I'd put it that way. Because like if you want to attack this, then you have to move your army so far out of position that it's actually bad.
Oh, Ottoman has a water deck here.
Just
Do you think he's actually going to go on the water, or? Oh yeah, there's not even any water spawn point, so he can't ship 3 of his things. Wow, Ottoman actually has some pretty good water shipment. 3 galleys.
galleys are really good. I like the chip.
Yeah, they
It
might not
also
have the
looks pretty
special
cool when it
broadside
travels.
thing, but they do have the resistance to building fire, which is very nice. But yeah, he doesn't ship schooners, he just goes for 3 fills. I believe there was a water spawn point at some point in the history of this map though, but it seems it got removed in the latest version.
Water haters. They already nerfed monitors. Yeah, it's a good change actually.
Yeah, I
These
mean,
monitors
they're
are
still
really-
pretty good. They serve the
I-
purpose that they are meant to serve, which is to be a stalemate breaking tool of destruction. Stalemate tool. Breaking. Stalemate breaking tool. English difficult language. Hi, I'm Chrissy. Let's talk about this game. Both players going to Colonial. Very standard shipments thus far.
Basically, the Last Samurai used to be an old player. He also used to be a StarCraft 2 player.
Oh.
His name is Urk. And I googled him and he was pretty good. Nobody can confirm that he's actually Urk, but Mito living in Canada, studying the English language for no reason at all. But yeah, so a little bit background information about the players. We have 2 forward vills going to see a Rex in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Wow, you're omniscient, man. So good. It's a gift.
And then probably 3 Hussar first card to harass, and then 5 Janissaries, and then 700 wood adds stable, and then just keep harassing. I
What
would
if
like
that
to see
barracks was an
5.
artillery foundry instead, and he went grenadiers?
That would, I would say, suck, but it would actually suck. Yeah, actually, it would be really bad. Like, everything Germany has just molests just molest grenadiers. Like, you need a Rex anyway for anti-cav for Janissaries, and Janissaries are really expensive anti-cavs, and they cost 100 food and 25 coin. So, and if you're going to build an artillery foundry, why not make Abus instead of Grenadiers?
So you're saying that pure grenadier is not a good composition?
Oh, it is. It's hilarious. 8 bow first card. Actually, yeah.
This is going to snare the Janissary so they can't even get away.
Look at them. 235 HP.
That's nothing. Have you seen Hatamoto samurais?
What, 482 or something?
Oh, way more.
See,
They
this
have,
is
they
why
have more than cuirassiers.
This is why I like 3 Hussar with this build, because you can molest and raid and put pressure on his crossbows.
Seems he's
and
going
the dog.
to follow up his Janissary pressure with schooners. Which has
And
arrived.
stable. It's smart not to push too much, but actually, Mitoe knows his crossbow build very well. With
Yeah, I mean, I
German,
guess
and
the
he-
5 gens actually just forced a 9 or an 8 bow shipment as the first card for Mitoe, and
Yeah,
just
but
going to boom
Mitoe
behind it
actually
now.
knows how to follow this up. Now he's gonna ship 700 woods and then 3 settler wagons, and then he's going to age, not sending 700 gold normally. See, he's gonna push now, and last summer I can't do anything because of the crossbows.
Yeah, not until he gets some Hussars out. There's even 5 pikemen already out for Mitoe.
Hmm.
3 Hussars as the next shipment for Last Samurai, probably followed up with a batch. Mitoe scouting it though, with his Explorer, very nice.
Oh, because he attack.
Kind of like this dock play from Ottoman though, it actually allows them to have some sort of eco. So many pikemen already though for Mitoe.
He anticipates a stable right now.
Yeah, he scouted it actually, with his Explorer.
Oh, no. Actually getting caught here, that's actually really annoying. But
Yeah,
he's
and
picking
you were
up
right,
the pike.
700 wood, 3 settler wagons. So many Janitharies dying here though. He is picking off the pikemen smartly so that his Hussars can do some work. But that's a lot of dead gens. Ooh, nice
calls
flank
minute-
though.
If he calls Minutemen right now, he can be fine.
He does have the resources for it if he has a market to sell some food. More reinforcements for Mitoe though.
Bin verwundet und kann mich nicht bewegen.
600 wood coming out for the auto player
More
here.
Hussars.
I think he's fine here. For now.
Last Samurai? No.
Well, I mean, he
Too
can
many
still call
movements.
Miniman, and he has TC fire here, so I think it's gonna hold.
He's
I was
not
losing some
gonna
villagers, though.
lose his TC here, but Mitoe is probably aging. Close
he's
to
not.
aging, I think. Oh, it's close to aging?
No,
Pro-
not really. He
probably
needs
gonna ship
600 more
700
food
gold, yeah.
and 600 more coin.
Nah, he's gonna eat the what is the water buffalo?
Yeah, 700
Yeah,
coin now,
700
and
gold.
with the livestock, he is going to go to Fortress here. He almost has enough. I feel like Last Samurai needs to move some of his fishing boats to Wales.
Wow, he only has 5. That's yeah.
Yeah, he only has one dock and just now added in the second one, so he hasn't been making too many boats. Although I guess he didn't have the wood for it. And yeah, Mitoe is going to Fortress now, and this is going to be awkward.
Little raid
5
going on
Jans
here.
as the next shipment. Yeah, we do have a raid here, so
Oh,
let's see if
that's-
Mitoe reacts in time. And yeah, he totally does. He's fine here.
The thing is that once you stay colonial with Ottoman, you have almost no age possibilities. Like, it's either you win in colonial or you go fortress and win from there. But it's not like semi-fortress 5 Hussar thing, because their eco isn't that strong. They rely on
He
shipments.
does have the boats to have pretty good food income, so I think he hasn't shipped coin yet. So with the coin shipment, I think he could still go Fortress here, theoretically.
The thing is
but-
that these boats haven't paid off yet. Like, he needs at
Yeah.
least 20 for the card to have paid off. But
yeah, even if
the
they ship
siege
the coin,
GTP.
like they don't have a fast age up, right? The Ottomans.
they do.
Oh yeah, it's Spain and Brit that don't have it, I think.
Also have fast age up.
Yeah.
No,
So yeah, it is still
wait.
possible then, I guess.
Am I wrong? No, I don't think. Actually, I'm really doubting right now.
Yeah, I think they have it. They just choose to not use it most of the time when they fast Fortress. Anyway, we do have another raid coming in here. And he is going to go to Fortress, by the way, the last samurai. Unless he's just mismacroing horribly. Let's see if he can kill any villagers or settler wagons here. Seems one of them is going to go down at least. One settler wagon down, one villager down. Ooh, and he does scout once in the back over there, so... Mitoe counter pushing. Minutemen coming out.
Minutemen.
All the villagers being idled for Last Samurai, of course.
He's just going to push. There's not much
Yeah,
he
for
can
sure.
do, really.
And there's nothing Last Samurai can do about it. He is going to Fortress now.
Last Samurai?
With Exiled Prince, so yeah, they do have fast age up. Mitoe lost 5 villagers in his settler wagon there though, but he's killing a lot of villagers here as well now, so...
Ottoman vills don't train that fast.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think that DC will go down before the age up finishes. But that is his only shipment
No,
point at the
absolutely
moment,
not.
so...
But the only thing that can win this battle is 5 Spahi on this thing.
Yeah, and I
I
don't
really
think
would-
that shipment would arrive in time before the DC goes down. Like, he can get the
Does he
age
even
up,
have
but
it?
I don't think he can get the shipment out. He also didn't have the food for 5 Spahi, by the way. So.
Oh, I would really like to see 5 Spahi on all these crossbows and skirms.
That would be quite hilarious, yes. 9
Yeah,
Ulans
this is
coming
game over.
out for Mitoe here as his second Fortress card. The first one was the 3 War Wagons, of course. And yeah, the DC does go down here, and the shipment does not arrive in time. He actually needs to be careful that he doesn't lose his villagers here, because he needs them to make it out. Well, he can also just resign, I suppose. Which is probably the more sensible thing to do.
It
Yeah,
was
an
over.
interesting attempt at a water boom by Last Samurai there.
It wasn't the water boom. I just
Well,
think he wanted.
He wanted some
Yeah.
eco as Ottoman.
Yeah, exactly. But Mitoe played that very well. He just shipped 8 crossbow for his card. He was lucky that he didn't ship 3 Hussar first, because that would have been a little bit worse for him. But then he can hold with Minutemen and even 5 Pikemen. Now he opened crossbow because I think he scouted that the first card wasn't 3 Hussar. So normally he opens 5 Pikemen and then the 8 crossbow shipment. And then you can basically hold anything. like even an Iroquois rush or the India build. It's a really good build actually that he did.
Yeah, I feel like Ottoman wasn't the best pick there if you want to go on the water. It was interesting though. Like I think the concept of it might have some potential, but probably needs some refining.
I have to go 2 minutes to het kleinste kamertje, als je begrijpt wat ik bedoel. We're back.
For the non-Dutch speaking people here, that means he has to go to the toilet. So yeah, Kamchatka will be the next map. I believe Last Samurai has to pick first here. So that would mean Last Samurai has to pick first here. And there is a bit of an echo, it seems, which is somewhat annoying. Oh well. Kamchatka. I'm not too familiar with the Civ's Last Samurai picks, but... Oh yeah, and the Civs have reset, of course, so... Because we are past the halfway point. Obviously he could play France or Germany here. Just very good all around civs. British perhaps could be decent as well. Dutch could be good, but I feel like that might be a bit easy to counter.
No.
How to counter Dutch on Kamchatka best? Oh yeah, I should probably inform them. Oh, never mind. He's here now. Welcome back.
Oh, 1 sec.
And hello there, Stanley's dog. How are you doing? Yeah, Mitoe is just going to replay Germany. I feel like Dutch might be a bit of a risky pick when you are down a game in a best of 5 and it's 2-1, because this is match point for Mitoe, so we'll have to see how this goes. Once Stanley is finished. We do have the summer spawn, it seems, so that's very nice. I personally like this version quite a bit more. In the top left, though, in the color green, playing as a Dutch, we currently have the Last Samurai, who needs to win this game or he will be eliminated from the tournament by his opponent. In the bottom right of the map, playing in the color teal as Germans once again, Mitoe.
Yeah, I need one more second. Sorry, I'll be back in a minute or two.
No problem. We do seem to have a wood start, from what I can see. Nope, wait, never mind. I guess Dutch also just always gets a wood crate, never mind. It is a coin crate. Or a coin start, rather. Mitoe finding our good friend Freitag here. Always very nice to pick those up, get some extra scouting done. 40 wood for Last Samurai, pretty nice as well. Allows him to slightly easier get his bank during transition if he wants to.
I'm sorry.
Ah, that's fine. 30 coin for Mitoe here, a couple of sheep as well, very nice. By the way, what did you think about Dutch first pick by Last Samurai here? I talked a bit about it, but I feel like it's somewhat risky because it's a reasonable easy Sith to counter, and he is on the verge of being eliminated since this is match point for Mitoe.
Dutch is actually really good. And German...
Yeah, Dutch is good now though, but don't you feel like it's a relatively easy Sith to counter pick into?
Dutch?
Yes.
Recently not, actually. Because of the faster build orders and the 8 pikemen and... No
So they're not
pressure
as
and
easy to counter as
skirmishing.
before?
No.
Ah,
They're
okay.
actually one of the best civs in the game, in my opinion, but that's my opinion. A lot of people will disagree with me, but they're really, really good. They're really fast. They have fast age up. They have fast eco. They have a lot of options. They can go for fast SR push, semi-FF, skirm, pike. The only thing that they don't want is late colonial battles, because they're really bad at that.
Because of the lack of musketeers?
Yes, lack of musketeers. Actually, anti-cav in general.
Oh yeah, like pikemen. And
Yeah,
that's it. pretty
pikemen.
much.
But what they're really good at the moment is doing a few banks, one or two, maybe 3 if you can get 3 or 4 even, if the opponent doesn't rush, and then you hold with stuff like 8 pikemen, maybe make 5 and then some skirm or make hussar, and then you age, and then suddenly Dutch is in the fortress age with a shipment, a stable, a Rex, 4 banks, market upgrades at 8 minutes, and then you're like, oh.
No.
And then you're pretty much screwed.
Both players
because
getting a
if you
very
let-
nice wood treasure here though.
85 wood.
This will probably
Oh.
help quite a bit with the trading post that at least one of these Siths probably wants to get in transition. Dutch probably wants to use it for his bank though. But yeah, Dutch, like you said, of course, aging faster than Germany here. Nothing too surprising there. Huh, he has 6 petards in his deck.
Sorry
I like
about that.
petards. They're fun.
Do you like petards?
Yes.
6
they're,
petards.
they are very fun.
Yeah, OP.
He actually also has 1000 food in his deck.
Who?
Last Samurai.
Last Samurai?
Yeah.
It's actually a good card because sometimes Dutch does the Hussar switch in the Fortress Age.
Yeah, and then
top
food can help a lot, of
helps a lot with getting 10 Hussar out, or even 2 batches of 10 Hussar. And then suddenly you have 20 Hussar with even maybe a cavalry combat card. So that's really good. Sorry, I bought a dog, a small puppy, and he's running around, and I need to make sure he doesn't do stuff. So I might go one and then.
Just
and then.
be sure to bake him in a pan with some butter. That's the best way to prepare them, I heard.
Nom nom nom. Fresh puppy. Be right back.
But yeah, thus far both players playing extremely standard here. Also pretty even split on the goats. The next interesting point will be whether Dutch sends 700 wood or the bank wagon. So let's keep an eye out on that. It's going to decide how many banks he wants to build before trying to go to fortress and how fast he wants them. Stable start for Germany, nothing too surprising here. And we do have the 700 wood as the first colonial card here. So the greedy way to play Dutch, basically. Probably going to see 2 more banks here and then a bank wagon into fortress. Mitoe sending 700 wood as well, so just very standard boomy playstyle for both players here. Envoy getting caught a bit here by the Uhlans from the wood shipment. And once these final wood crates... Oh wait, no, he's gonna go for a market actually instead of the 4th bank. And then the bank wagon shipment, okay. I actually quite like that, perhaps. Just got a barracks and a market out. Mitoe scouting the barracks here. Some Uhlan coming in for a possible raid. I don't think this barracks is going to be able to get finished, actually. Dutch explorer going down here. Let's see if he can kill some villagers, or if... Oh, I wasn't even going to try. First Uhlan dying to TC fire. Some good idling for Mitoe here, though. And no barracks foundation just yet, so it's going to be a while here for Last Samurai to get some units out. He is getting close to the resources for fortress, though. And I believe Mitoe is making more units, actually. So, yeah, doubles in queue, actually.
This is what I said, like, he has 5 banks now. 4.
Yeah, he went for market plus barracks with the second half of his 700 wood. But Mitoe actually has doubles in queue now, so...
Interesting. It's a good choice.
Last Samurai really needs to get the barracks up as soon as possible here. Although he is getting really close to fortress, so it might not matter. And yeah, fortress in queue here for Last Samurai. And those doubles need to get hit as soon as possible so he can start pressuring these banks and houses. Actually choosing to go with his stable this time. The envoy got caught, by the way, so there's no way these doubles got scouted. But I'm not sure if they're going to do enough in time before Last Samurai gets to fortress here. Maybe he can pick off 1 bank. 3 settler wagons for Mitoe here. Oh, he's gonna get a house at least, which is nice because that means Last Samurai will be housed. Never mind, there's more houses going up in the back here. These doubles are scary though. Miniman being called here. They need to focus the doubles down. It's very important. Most of the doubles being picked off here, but I'm not sure if there's any Miniman left actually. Yeah, there's, but they are forced in melee, so that's not good. 1 villager going down here. So yeah, Last Samurai losing 2 villagers already, but I feel like Mitoe is losing his pressure here, and yeah, he is going to go to fortress himself now. Content when picking off a couple of houses and the 8 pikeman shipment. There's the first batch of raiders. Let's see if the house goes down. Yes, it does. So he kills 2 houses and 2 villagers. And the pikeman ship, but at the cost of 5 doubles and currently 6 Ula. Maybe a couple more are going to get picked off here by the first batch of raiders. But I feel like that's a decent enough trade for Mitoe there. As long as he can get to fortress without taking any damage himself. And he does have the TP to back up his fortress, which is very scary, of course.
So 5 riders just shot a settler wagon and he lost 24 HP.
Raiders are not the greatest raiding unit.
If you have enough of them, he can push with these riders. He can just try and do as much damage as he can.
Oh, he has enough raiders to barely one-shot a villager now. Or not even actually, never mind. I guess Great Coat finished. He is picking off some Ulans here though, and the Minimen are going to lose hit points and are now not that efficient anymore against the raiders. And Last Samurai is quite far ahead in eco actually.
Does he have the 5th bank? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he has 5.
Yeah.
See, this,
oh, he
this
doesn't
is what
have
I
market
said.
upgrades yet either, though. So there is that Mitoe has going for him. So maybe the eco
but he
difference
just-
isn't as big as it looks on the graph.
5 banks just are really good. He needs
Well,
to
yeah,
get
but Mitoe
skirms
has
right
all the
now.
market upgrades, whereas Last Samurai has none. So it's not as big as it looks on the graph. Although he is not really gathering with that many villagers at the moment because they are getting raided by the raiders. And he did lose quite a couple there now, so... Oh! Does he spot it? Yeah, he does.
He's not gonna lose anything there.
Well, he might lose a couple more Ulan here, but no. There's enough skirms there to support them now. They did get idled again, though, which is not irrelevant.
Yeah, and economy-wise, the Last Samurai is totally fine with this. He needs to add
Barracks.
skirms though.
Yeah, he's adding the
Rex.
barracks now. And he shipped H skirms as well. At the moment, Last Samurai is ahead by 12 recalculated population, but he doesn't have market upgrades, so... It's probably ahead by like 5 or something, and he does come back with the raiders here to harass these villagers more. He does need to be careful though, because if the Ulans get a snare off on the raiders, they might be in trouble. And Mitoe is housed at the moment, so... More skirms being made by Last Samurai for now, and that's really important. He needs to not fall far behind in the skirm mass, it's really important.
What's really gonna be nice for him if he makes 10 Hussar right now. I don't see often enough people making Hussar as Dutch. It's really underrated. People just think, yeah, they go right to skirm, and then suddenly you have 10 Huss, and then this entire army is dead. That's what I...
Yeah, there's no Hussar in queue though at the moment, sadly, so... Another important thing though is that Dutch does have the infantry combat cards, so...
Ooh,
Ooh,
13
Jaegers
Jaeger.
though.
I really like to see 10 Hussar being made right now. he needs War
Yeah.
Wagon. He needs War Wagon.
Or instead of
Or
Jaegers, the Black Riders.
Yeah, Black Riders would have... I don't know, because he
Well, in the current
he-
situation, the Jaegers are better, of course, but if he's worried about Hussar... But there is no Hussars at all being made at the moment. 7 skirm shipment, and another batch of 5 is going to pop out soon, probably. But these Jaegers are just going to do work here. I'm not sure if Last Samurai actually notices that there is Jaegers in here.
Don't do that. I don't like this rider push.
Yeah, and if you're gonna push with your raiders like this, at least put them in melee mode. To force the skirmishers into melee mode as
Few
well.
of them.
He's losing so many
Now he's
raiders
just
here.
gonna lose all of them.
And he is putting them in melee mode now. This is just... Like, what does he do if there's just like an 8 Ulan shipment now? Or 9 Ulan even that hasn't been sent yet?
Well, then he's dead.
I mean, yeah, raiders are pretty cheap, but that doesn't mean you can just throw them away.
Also, these Jaegers are really, really good.
Well, most of the Jaegers have been killed, actually.
But still, those 3 Jaegers doing a giant and huge amount of damage. Make Hussar!
Yeah, I think he just didn't notice
try
there
it,
were
like-
Jaegers in there. And yeah, there's the 9 Ulan shipment, and he has 4 raiders. And... Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, there is a batch of raiders there. And now he's switching to Hussar. Let's see if he has the veteran upgrade. He does not. Four Hussar being shipped as well. Do you think he has enough to block for his skirms here? guess Mr. Puppy Dog is being annoying again. Mitoe does need to do something relatively soon though, because economy-wise, Last Samurai is quite far ahead. Oh, why are the Hussar running away from the skirmishers? If Mitoe pushes in now. I guess he wants to raid the coin mine over here, but Mitoe is not gathering from there anymore. Oh, this is just such a dangerous position for both players. Mitoe kind of needs to do something because he's far behind in economy. And if he can have a successful push, it's very, very bad for Last Samurai. Yeah, and he's getting veteran now, so that's nice.
Hussar, yay!
The Ulan mass is getting really big though. I feel like Last Samurai needs to add in one more batch of raiders. Or maybe
Actually,
like,
the thing
isn't
is
this
that
Explorer alive anymore?
the Hussar they block and they make the what is it? I can't think of the English word.
Complement?
But actually, this is yes, they complement the lack of riders. But I don't like. Wow. Bye bye 2 vills.
I really don't like what he's doing with his Explorer over there though. It's full HP. Why isn't it at the very least like trying to poke in to see what units Mitoe has? We might have a raid coming towards this mine here, or no, never mind. He just coached the other mine here, and he can probably take out a lot of stuff here. I think at least one of the settler wagons is going to go down, possibly 2. Yeah, 2 of the settler wagons going down. Ooh, and Mitoe is just super far behind in eco now. He's 20 eco pop behind. And I wouldn't be surprised if by now the Dutch player has gotten some of the market upgrades at least. Yeah, he did. Sending 1,000 food now. And that's just going to allow him to get even more nice stuff out. He has the veteran Hussar now, up to 20 Hussar, and there's no war wagons. And he's also winning in the skirm mass. And
this is what I said. Suddenly
out.
20 Hussars on your army.
I feel like Mitoe needed to push in slightly earlier when he
no,
got
no,
an
no,
entire...
go! Go, 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 go! Now we're wagons.
I think that if Mitoe had pushed in with his 9 Ulan shipment after killing the entire Raider mass, he could have done a lot of damage.
Yeah. But both players probably not wanting to make mistakes, especially Mitoe since he's far behind in economy. And then you don't want to make mistakes. Like overcommitment or making
for sure.
decisions too fast.
I think Mitoe needs to somehow get in a good rate to have a chance at this game. But yeah, he's going to lose even more over here. Unless he manages to sneak them past the Green Army before they get there. Oh, he sees the deer dying now and he knows it. Mitoe doing a counter push.
Oof, he's gonna lose all of his villains.
Yeah. He needs to run these things like far up north as quickly as possible before the Hussar come close to that mine.
This is go time. He needs to kill either the TC or either all of these vills.
Yeah. Oh. And he does manage to hide his settler wagons from the raid, so that's nice.
Cheeky, cheeky.
Yeah, he needs to do a lot of damage here, though.
Oh, but he has no tower whatsoever here. He's going to find all of them.
Yeah, Mitoe is actually ahead in military population at the moment, so... If this does come down to a fight here... He is very far behind in the skirm count, though. He needs to get his Hussar onto the skirms. to have a shot at winning this fight. I think the Settler Dragons might actually get caught again after their successful hide-and-seek game.
The thing is that all his vills are moving.
Oh.
But the difference between Dutch moving its vills and German moving its vills, if Dutch moves like 20 vills, it still has like 20 vills constantly gathering coin because of these banks. And Germany, if it has to move its vills, there's nothing coming in. And this is a pretty shitty position for the Last Samurai. It's actually a horrible position.
Yeah, the skirms are just safely in the back. The war wagons not being picked off by the skirms, so they are just free to shoot
And
Hussar.
most of the skirms are not actually in range of the war wagons. Oh, but he's fine actually. Oh no, he's not. He's not.
Yeah,
Kill
now
the
the
vills. He needs
Uhlans
to
are
kill
going to
his
sneak
vills.
around and get on top of the skirms.
Don't kill the vills, let me remind you.
Where are those 21 raiders that he does have? Oh, only now just joining the
Here.
fight. That's not 20
He's
raiders.
probably
though.
probably bugged. One cheeky war wagon here.
I think Last Samurai is, going to hold this just because there's tons of villagers here tanking for him. But this is really good for Mitoe. It allowed him to close the economy gap, which was really needed.
Also, 3 Uhlans and 7 squares in the way. But he's out of mines and he needs to either secure this mine again.
Yeah, that is of course
Oh,
always a
that's
problem
good.
with Germany. Oh, and yeah, more veteran Hussar coming in, and that's going to be the nail in the coffin. Even the Swiss pikemen.
That's a good game.
And yeah, we actually managed to get 2-2 tie here, which means we will play on the final map of this series. It's always nice when that happens, of course. And yeah, Last Samurai just vastly outgathering Mitoe there. And he wasn't able to do enough.
The
good
thing is, if you want to
military
deny the 5 banks, then you have to be very fast and very aggressive. And Germany can do that, but not until a certain point. They can't siege or they can't. They just can idle and can kill vills, which is annoying. But like eight pike shipment just totally just says nope. And then you have to make bows and make racks, and then you automatically win because you sacrifice stuff for making bows and like a TP. Oops.
It didn't help that Mitoe lost a lot of villagers to raids.
Exactly.
The final map will be Fertile Crescent, by the way. So
For that Crescent. Okay. For that Crescent, that's the. Oh yeah, that one. With the cross TP. Yeah. India was really good at that map, I remember. Also Aztec.
Mitoe has to pick first here, I believe. Unless in a final game it's free pick again, but I don't think so. I actually kind of forgot which map Fertile Crescent is. I've definitely seen it before though. I'm actually going to look up whether or not it's alternating pick here still. Because I'm not 100% sure. Oh, well, Mitoe is just picking, so I guess it is. Seems he's going to go with India here. How would you counter this as TLS?
Counter? I don't think India has a counter, actually.
Well,
Maybe-
I mean like counter pick. You know, you have to answer the pick, is what I mean.
India itself, I think, just mirror it. Maybe Dutch, but yeah, Dutch, India, it's really Dutch favorite.
He also can't
But he
pick
already
Dutch
picked
anymore.
Dutch, so he can't pick it. Russia, maybe, but Russia gets. I don't know. Maybe Japan. But then again, India is pretty good. It's really, really good, actually.
I don't remember the map, so I don't know how good it is for Japan, but if it's a good Japan map, I think they can be fine against India. It is a very volatile matchup, though. If you get wrecked early on, you're just dead, obviously. If you can hold, though, I think Japan can do pretty well, but yeah, as I said, I don't know the map anymore. I don't remember how it looks. Oh, turns out I'm not the only person who doesn't know the map. But currently the series is tied 2-2, so it is match point for both players here. Whoever loses the game will be eliminated from the tournament. Last summer I just wanting to take a look at the map, and I agree with him. I also want to look at the map. I know I've played on this before, I just can't remember what it looks like. Oh, yeah, it's this thing.
This thing. It's actually a nice map. It's very competitive.
It's decent for Japan, so if he wants to pick Japan into the India, he can on this map.
Oh no, I've never seen this map before. Did they change it?
No, it's been like this, but yeah, like Mitoe says, I think that the piece can spawn differently. You're probably thinking of a different map. They added a couple new maps in the latest ESOC map pool. All of them with funny names. I don't think he's actually going to counterpick with Japan, though. According from what Mitoe told me earlier this morning, last Samurai doesn't play Japan very often.
I put $1 on India, $2 on French, and $1 on British. Yes, India, voila, $1.
Voila. I think we should split the teams here, so both teams have an India and Japan player. That would make it more fair.
This puppy I got, man, it's hilarious.
Is
Just
it a
running
he or a
around.
she?
It's a he. It's a retriever. It's just playing and running around, and I can't
I
control
don't
it.
know what that means. I don't know much about dogs. I'm more of a cat person.
I
I prefer intelligent pets, after all.
Oh,
Shots fired.
stubborn, you mean?
Anyway, in the top left of the map, we do have, in the color green, playing as India, the last samurai. Currently tied 2-2 in this final game of the series against his opponent in the bottom right of the map, playing in the color teal, as India as well, Mitoe. So yeah, India mirror for the final
India
game
mirror.
of this series.
So I've seen this matchup played in two ways. Slow Carney and Aging, and Agra fight in the middle with Margadups, Gorka, Zamborak, and then Solar Switch. It's gonna be really interesting.
I only see one really big treasure, and that's this one. I mean, there's a couple others that are really good as well, of course, but... Oh yeah, there's a couple more here. There's a nice food one here, and a small wood one here, which are also quite desirable. But 90 wood is just insane, as India. Guarded by 2 tigers as well, which is very, very takeable as India. They do quite a lot of damage though, the tigers, so you do need to stun them. But their hit points are reasonably low, so... Oh, it seems last samurai found another 50 wood treasure somewhere.
Suradas. I like the hero names. Look at the last samurai's.
Yeah, faster, faster.
But can you imagine, like, this guy just riding an elephant?
And it seems Last Samurai is going to get this 90 wood uncontested, which is very nice for him. But Mitoe is getting the 100 food to compensate a bit for that, which is also just a great treasure. 2 lions, though, that's very rough. Luckily, he can get the splash damage off the way he positioned them. And maybe
I want one. I want an elephant. I'm gonna buy one.
I think it's illegal to own an elephant as a pet unless you own a zoo.
I'm just going to own a zoo, and then I'm going to buy an elephant.
Like a zoo with only elephants.
Yeah. Elephant. I'm an elephant. Ah! Got it? Elephant? No? Fan of elephants?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I'm just face palming too much to laugh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, forward Ville coming, so aggro fort.
It's not a 10-10 hyper-aggressive consulate rush though, but...
Nah, you do go slow aggro.
Yeah.
And then you do Gurkha, market upgrades, consulate, and maybe timing with 4 Soar, 3 Hussar, maybe a stable and some more Soar. And then Gorka, Zam, Soar battle. And that's pretty
Mitoe
much
really is a
how
fan
an
of
Indian
his
mirror.
Age 1 Rice Paddy upgrades. Like, every time I see him play Asian Civs, his deck is littered with them.
Mitoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes eco cards. Even though he never ever sends them in any game.
Samurai's Aigra is struggling to get positioned though, it seems. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's placing it defensively.
Ah, this is so smart. Look. It's building up.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. The one that is already
Oh
placed.
yeah, but oh my god. Actually, that's a very that determined actually a big part of the game, since Mitoe has like half of the map just for him.
Yeah.
Like he secured this mine, and then like he has 3 mines just securing this and the hunt.
And the berries.
Yeah.
Berries are delicious. Don't count them out. Just add some sugar to them, and it's amazing.
Are they strawberries? No.
No, I think they're just small red berries, which are delicious if you like mix them with normal sugar. Put them in the how do you call that? The frijo. I don't know what the English word for frijo is. Huh. Like, it's not a freezer because that's like actual freezing, but what's the English word for frijo? I mean, surely there is one, right?
Refrigerator.
Yes, that's the word. Wow, I completely spaced out there for a moment. Anyway, let's not talk about how I prepare berries.
1 sec. We're back.
So yeah, more treasure gathering for now. Empress Zoe's cookbook. And it's half a house, so that's pretty nice. Especially because Mitoe is house at the moment, so this will give him a temporary... Oh! Actually, it's pretty nice. Both players reaching Colonial here. Now we'll have to see if either of them wants to go to Fortress or if they're going to just duke it out in Colonial. This is a pretty rich map when it comes to resources, so... Huh. Ah, okay, never mind. Makes sense now. Both players got a gold mine. They're just alternated. Let's see if either player goes for something like a market, and yeah, we do have a market for Mitoe. No market for Last Samurai yet, though. Wonder what he's doing with his resources then. 600 wood for Last Samurai. Mitoe also taking a TP actually, so he has a market and a TP and some upgrades already. Market coming up for Last Samurai now. Wonder how Mitoe got the resources for that. I guess he just got more treasures or something. Huh, not even. That's peculiar. Ah, he has less houses, of course. That's why he was housed for a moment. Consulate coming up as well for Last Samurai. Not for Mitoe just yet. Nope, it's in the middle, the consulate. Mitoe actually making this wall segment. Quite like it actually. Gives... Well, it doesn't give as much vision anymore, I suppose, so never mind. They made walls have 1 line of sight. Oh, I forgot to put Skype on Do Not Disturb. That is my mistake. So yeah, both players just booming away for now, I guess. Both players shipping 300 export. We have mirror builds for now. Stable for Mitoe actually, and I think that will be the first derivation? Deviation? I don't remember how to pronounce that word. Basically the first difference in build order is this caravanserai. The market also just was slightly earlier for Mitoe, I guess, which does mean he was able to get Imperial Bureaucracy, whereas Last Samurai doesn't have even the first tier of Edugrid yet. What's it called again? Oh, it also doesn't have tier 2.
Civil servants.
Civil servants, yes. Man, I should know that. Did the caravanserai get scouted by the elephant there?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
See, this is what I said. Like, if you times this with 4 Soar and 3 Hussar from the consulate, and then maybe like 1 or 2 more from the stable, then he can.
Foreign Logan has actually just
molest
arrived
his
for
army, and
Mitoe,
it's GG.
so no 4 Sawars. He's making Zams actually. He's just going Gurkha Zam.
Sam. This is what I've tried to go Soar in this matchup, and it actually works out pretty well. Because most people don't make too much Sams early on, then you can throw them off guard with the few Gurkhas you have.
Mitoe is being really greedy with the houses here, though. He was housed for quite a while in the early colonial, when he then found Empress Zoe's cookbook to help him out. And now again, he was housed for a short while. I did allow him to get a super early market though, and you can see it in the upgrades, like he's just super far ahead there. So Mitoe just has a way better eco at the moment.
He sees this Gorka mass and it says like, nope.
Yeah. And let's take a look at units in queue. Yeah, still just Zams, more Zams, and the Gardeners, of course, but...
Yeah, that's
I'm not
that's
sure why he's
probably
making
about
so
that.
many Zams. There is a Caravanserai now for Last Samurai though, so...
Yes, he expects what... Yeah, the Gardeners and then the 4 Soar maybe. Then
Both players shipping exactly the same cards currently. It's just that Mitoe did a greedier build and has more eco because of it.
and the TP.
Yeah, and the TP, yeah, that as well. I'm not sure how he managed to squeeze that in, actually. I guess he cut even more
Probably
houses.
early game that he did that. No?
Hmm?
I didn't see that he did early game or
Yeah,
for
it
the
was pretty
600
early. It
wood?
was just during transition, I think, even. Maybe
Yeah,
slightly after
that's
Colonia.
what people tend to do, like build a market with 700, with 600 wood.
4 Sours for Mitoe now. And the Gardeners are going to try for a raid here, it seems. I don't think they're gonna find very much, though.
Look, this is what I really like. Like, he wants him to think that, oh, he has no anti-cav, I can go for this. And then these 3 Gardeners and 4 Soars come in. And I like, bam, 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 die. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and the Elephant's getting the snare of...
Go, 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 go!
The Gardeners did find a couple of villagers out of position, though, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's 1 Zamrak left, and now there's a bunch of Sours and Gardeners on his Gurkha. And there's even a batch of... Okay, now there's 5 Zams again, so perhaps he can hold, especially with the sentries here as well now. But he lost just a lot of stuff here. And we see the first change up in the build order, where Last Samurai sent 600 coin, whereas Mitoe shipped 4 Sours. And yeah, Last Samurai actually holding it pretty nicely.
You can see the score difference.
Yeah, Mitoe just has a way better eco, and just slightly more military as well at the moment.
The only
Also, he
thing that
just is a
can-
lot safer with his villagers, because he has the Agra Fort in the middle.
The only thing that can save him is make 5 Soars, ship 4, maybe an extra Garner badge, and then win.
Yeah, I think there's enough Zams to hold that, though.
No, of course.
Although Last
But,
Samurai
like-
is ahead in Gurkha count at the moment, so there is that he has going for himself.
Here
There's
they
the
come.
4 Sours. So yeah, again, exact same build order, except that they switched the 600 coin and 4 Sours around. Do you think either of these players will try to go to Fortress? Second barracks being added in for Last Samurai. Stanley, or Mitoe has had his for a while. He's adding in a second stable, actually. Is this being made? Yeah, there's the villager. Civil servants did come in for Last Samurai at some point, so he's not as far behind in upgrades, but he is still 4 villas behind and an upgrade, so Mitoe quite far ahead here. Even some raids going on here now. Oh wait, this is Last Samurai raiding, never mind. So this is actually really good for Last Samurai, he needs this. I'm not sure why Mitoe is gathering that far away from the safety of his base, but he is pushing in here now.
Also note that Mitoe has a British consulate.
Ah,
And
yeah,
Last Samurai
he had
doesn't.
swapped that around, so still Ottoman for Last Samurai. I feel like he needs to pull this Gurkha back a little bit so he has his Agra Fort shooting. It doesn't do that much damage, but every little bit helps, especially because he's lacking the consulate bonus. Yeah, Mitoe even pushing in a bit with his Zams now to give more supporting fire. Another batch of Gurkha coming out
bad.
here. He does have the advantage of the quicker reinforcement point, of course.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, and now there's a counter raid here by Mitoe.
Actually, the fight went better from the last samurai than I thought.
Yeah, last samurai did equal out the economy a little bit by killing a couple villagers in the top right, but now he's on berries again, actually, which is obviously not nice. Desert Terror for Mitoe, whereas 700 food for last samurai. And of course the TP giving Mitoe an extra shipment, so he has both camel upgrades now. More fights going on here, and yeah, I mean, last samurai Zams are just outclassed by Mitoe's now because of camel attack and the British consulate. Desert Terror doesn't help them in the Zambarak Mitoe, right? Nah, it's just cavalry multiplier. Pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, last samurai is really equaling out the eco though, so. But he's just going to run out of hunts at some point because of this forward aggro. He really needs to make something happen.
What did you say? The Desert Terror boosts Zemburg only, or?
No, that like doesn't help in Zam on Zam. It's only against. It's like Zam against Handcav or Handcav against Skirms and such. The Desert Terror card.
Yeah.
The counter attack though does help them in the Zamorak Mirror, of course. Some Sours here, but they are just getting easily picked off by the Zams for now. More Sour coming in though, and I think they are going to get on the targets they want to get now. Although there is still a couple Zams body blocking here, but those are getting picked off by the Gurkha quite well.
We're gonna see GG probably soon.
Yeah, the British consulate is just really paying off very, very well here. And yeah, now the Sours are on the Gurkha, and this is game over, I think. Another patch of Gardeners trying to make something happen here, but it's just not enough. And now there's even Dravidian martial art, but it doesn't matter. So Mitoe does win this game and this series 3-2.
Yeah, well played.
The last game was a bit strange because they were doing exactly the same thing, except that Mitoe just had a way better position from the start because of the middle aggro, but...
No, but that's the thing with mirrors.
Yeah.
If you have a slight advantage or anything similar, then yeah, then the
a
mirror
good player
is
will
not a
just
mirror.
snowball that advantage into a very easy win. Mitoe not making any mistakes and just riding his advantage to victory. Mitoe going to take a nap. It's like super early in the morning for him.
Yeah, it's 8 in the morning, I think. It goes 8 in the morning. All right, I really have to go now. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Thank you for casting, Stanley, and
I didn't cast that much, but you're welcome.
You did fine. This has of course been the ESOC Spring Tournament, round of 32. Last Samurai against Mitoe. Mitoe winning in the end, 3 against 2. We hope to see you all next time, of course, unless this is played before another series, in which case we hope to see you for the next series. And yeah, goodbye for now.